Hello everyone, this is Batto from Batto Studios, and today we are back with another Marvel Legends review, this time taking a look at the Marvel Legends Fantastic Four First Steps wave, Sue Storm. Now I have to be honest, out of all the Fantastic Four wave, Sue Storm is the one I'm looking least forward to, but I am still excited for it. So without further ado, let's take a closer look. Getting her out of the package, there's one thing I gotta get off my chest. That expression reminds me a lot of Napoleon Dynamite. That isn't to say it looks terrible. It certainly could have been much worse, but it still isn't great. From certain angles, I can absolutely see Vanessa Kirby, but from others, not so much. Looking past the head sculpt, we once again have an all-new, all-different body mold. And just like Reed and Johnny before her, that is one clean four. As you can see from the top, in terms of paint, she has more in common with Johnny. But in terms of sculpt, she actually has more in common with Reed. And I'll do those comparisons later. But for now, let's stay focused on Sue. Taking a look at the back, oh, holy hell, she thick. Anyway, since Hasbro has had a good track record with these so far, let's take a look at the boots. And yep, these are also painted. Seriously, Hasbro, what has happened to you? Please keep it up. Now that we've explored the aesthetics, let's explore the articulation. Given her hair, she can't really look up that far. She can look down a considerable amount. Shoulders can move. Oh, she beats Reed and Johnny so far. We can move down to her side. And this is a rarity. A female body mold with double jointed elbows. Good on you, Hasbro. And no, this hand, at least this hand, doesn't have any articulation. It's stuck like that. And that's because of this peg hole, which I will explain it in a while. The other hand, however, can move up and down. She can move back that much and forward just a bit, and hula hoop. And she has the waist swivel as well. Let's see how far she can go. Surprisingly not as far as Johnny. Can she kick forward? Oh. See, this is honestly the most disappointing part about these figures so far, because they need to be able to kick higher than this. Can they kick back? Not really. Double jointed knees. She can't kick her own ass. No thigh cut, but she does have ankle pivot and ankle rocker. Or, you know, hinge. Oh, and thigh cut. With the aesthetics and articulation now covered, let's look at the accessories. For accessories, Sue Storm comes with a right fist, a left gripping hand, and an invisible shield. And this is where the peg hole comes in. As you can see on the shield, there is indeed a peg. So then, you just simply port that in, and voila. And it actually looks really nice. And I also failed to mention before that there are also bullet holes in this shield, which is a nice touch. Now normally I'd have my figures posed with fists, but I think this actually kind of works for Sue. We all know that Sue Storm is never alone. Let's bring in the other Fantastic Four members that I already have. Again, I do not have Ben yet, which really irritates me, but he'll be here before we know it. Let's add Dr. Doom to the mix because he's Dr. Doom. And this is the Fantastic 3. Also fly high, Julian McMahon. Finally, here's Galactus and Silver Surfer thrown into the mix. Overall, not my most exciting review by any means, but still not a bad figure. Let me know what you thought about my thoughts on Sue Storm in the comments below. Peace out.